Hi everybody, Raging back with another Mechabellum video. Today we're going to be covering a game that I played against Tasty Bait. And Tasty Bait is going to do something that I've literally never seen before. He's going to take the meta, he's going to throw it out the window immediately. So he's going Supply Specialist with Tarantulas and Marksman. And I'm going Sabertooth Specialist. I really like the Sabertooth Specialist. I think it might be my favorite, even though Farseer might be a little stronger. So you know how we all set up our units usually, right? We put them in obvious ways. We put the Tarantulas up here, the Marksman right behind them. Maybe we put Tarantulas back, we put the Marksman like slightly behind them. I'm positioning aggressively with Stormcallers and Crawlers. Well, hang on a minute. But Tasty Bait's going back here. I've seen this before with the Spider Mines. Oh, hang on a minute. But I've never seen Marksman back here. This is a little crazy. So in this game, like I said, he does something I've never seen before. He doesn't win. And in fact, he loses in 6 rounds. But it doesn't mean that I don't like the idea. I think that Tasty Bait is onto something here. So I've got the Arclight, the 4 packs of Crawlers, and the Stormcallers. And because Tasty Bait has put his stuff all the way back here, these Stormcallers are going to get the tower. Alright, so let's fly through this one real quick. It's at this moment that I load into the round that I realize something is afoot. And I message him and I go, what kind of shenanigans are these? And then he responds with, I'm just a noob. And so I know, you know, something is coming. I don't know what it is. But the tower's already down, so we're pretty much just going to take the rest of this round here. Stormcallers will defend each other. Then they'll kill this guy. So this game really doesn't go that well for Tasty Bait, but that's not the point. The point is that we're going to be seeing something here. At least I've never seen this, so maybe you haven't either. Pretty good choices. It immediately takes the Fangs. Good defensive pack. I'm going with Typhoons. A good aggressive unit. Continue the aggression here. So, look. All of his units are behind the towers. He's got to realize that the Stormcallers are going to take his tower again, right? Okay, I'm going to be setting up on this side. Yep, he put some Crawlers here to distract the Stormcallers. That way these units can push forward, and then the tower won't be immediately taken. What else did I take? I took some Crawlers, and I took some Distraction Crawlers, so now all of his units in the back, or at least all the ones that matter, will walk over here, and I should be able to take the tower. He did level this tower. Okay, so there's his round. There's his deployments. The Sabertooth, even though he leveled this, the Sabertooth hits so hard, it's going to start to chunk this down pretty quick. Yeah, couple shots should be done. And I've got a bunch of chaff. I actually leveled the Crawlers as well, because I saw how well they did last time. And they're just munching. Crawlers are munching everything. These dudes are getting in. Alright, this is not going great for Tasty Bait. Okay. So that's the end of round 2. You'll start to notice what his strategy is. At this point, I'm thinking, like, what is there, like... Is there, like, a late war factory coming or something? You know, like, what... How is this... What is this? How is this supposed to work? He actually skips. Amp cores... Some of these are pretty good. I don't know. I guess he's going with his plan, right? Maybe he needs the money. He does need the money, I guess. Okay, so now he's leveled this tower. He's ranged the arc lights, who now, in theory, will stay behind the tower. Everything was already sort of staying behind the tower, right? Maybe he wants to kill these crawlers faster. I got some more crawlers here. These typhoons with the amp core will just kind of rip through that, though. I got another Sabertooth, because I like the way they destroyed the tarantula, even though he started to sell tarantulas, actually. Oh, I actually flank with this Sabertooth. That should... Marksman will probably kill it, but the Sabertooth should be able to maybe kill this guy. Okay, so we're... done. That's our turn. Defense enhancement. Typhoons will eat that stuff up pretty quick. And this is going to go pretty similar, right? Like, we're just going to run up here and take this tower again. Sabertooth did get that Arclight dead. Okay. Stormcallers are still taking the tower. Sabertooth is doing great at destroying the tower on both sides. And it's perfect timing for when my level 2 crawlers show up as well. Okay, now this tower's dead. So this is really, you know, not going great. But you can kind of see his plan. And actually, it's at this point that I see what the plan is. Okay. So he's like almost dead, basically. Ignore that. We're not looking at that. This is more of an informative video here. Improved firepower control, too hard to pass up, probably. Wasp swarm. Yep. So, I'm looking up the board now on round 4 here, and I see he's got range on the arc lights, and he started to level these towers in front. And so, I'm betting that he's going to level this tower again, which is going to raise its health to quite a bit. What does it go to? 59,400 on each. I have the Sabertooth, but that will start to take quite a few shots. So after round 3 ended, I was like, I think he's trying to get me stuck on the towers long enough for his units to kill mine while they're like stuck shooting the tower, right? I'm like, I think that's actually what his plan is. And I think that is the idea. So luckily I do notice that on round 4, and I respond to it kind of quickly here. Which is lucky, though, in my opinion. I don't think it's so obvious exactly what... Maybe that is obvious, but it's kind of a cool idea. I've literally never seen anybody do this. Okay, so now he's got the Stormcallers back here, which is high DPS. I kind of like that idea. He's hitting me with the Wasp Swarm. I put down 2 missiles, so even if they split, should get both packs. And I'm trying to decide... Okay, see? Level 3 towers. That is his plan. It's like he wants my units to walk up, get stuck here, and then he'll kill everything while they're stuck shooting the towers. And I notice it, and I get steel balls. Because I'm like, okay, well, sure, you want me to get stuck on your tower, but steel balls don't get stuck on towers, they melt them. Which is, I think that's pretty heads up. Okay, so we're going to clear this again. These will split. Actually, this one will live. Okay, so one lives. But look, we've already got the steel balls here. Do they... Yeah, okay, and they get the tower. Perfect. So you can see how if I didn't have the steel balls just now, I would be on that tower still. This would slowly be taking my tower. This side still won, though. even without the... But look. I'm stuck hitting this. And now that Wasp took my tower, like, I've got the really tanky sabers. I kind of have the perfect units, like, against this idea. Luckily. But you can see that his plan is sort of starting to come together here. And actually, looks like he'll beat me this round. Yep. So, luckily I did the steel ball play, though, because I think that saved me a lot of HP. So this is kind of interesting. I don't know if anybody else has seen the strategy, but I definitely have not seen this. So what's it going to be here? Is he again? Supply Special, and I'm Sabertooth. So I'm thinking I just need more steel balls, right? Like, I just got to take these towers. Or maybe I just get, like, double shot so I can clear the towers faster. Alright, so he's got fortresses now. I still have this Sabertooth over here. I'm getting Typhoons. They're just beefing up both sides here. I level this dude. Maybe I don't need more steel balls. I'm gonna level this. These are level 3. So I'm probably gonna level this and get double shot. I don't think I need both beacons. Look at this guy. He's put the fortresses back here. I'll put a Typhoon on his flank. Not exactly the best move with a Typhoon there. Okay, and now I have homing missiles because I'm thinking maybe they'll be able to take the towers a little faster. Because they can shoot from pretty far, right? Like, while this stuff gets distracted, these... Okay, so I'm beaconing up over here. Yeah, see? That's actually pretty good. Like, for a level 3 tower, that's sort of a significant amount of damage. We are still getting these level 3 towers down. But now he's got this big guy here. Kind of walked right into it. But look, Sabertooth damage is great. So I could see where if you have like Mustangs, Typhoon, something like that, right? This strategy probably would do pretty well. But it's because I have these like units that are super good at killing towers is the reason that it's not working for him. So if you guys ever encounter something like this, clearly the strategy is have a steel ball on hand so that you can melt these towers. Get high DPS, get something to take out the towers, and then make sure you have all the right counters for his units back here. Don't focus too much on taking the towers. A steel ball will do, you know, just fine. So what am I going to take here? Probably none of that. Yep. Okay, now he's shielding. I think he needs to commit to this idea more. If he gets a level 4 tower, these will be really tanky. Okay, now he has range on the fortress. So ideally, right, we get stuck here, and he's just killing all our units from behind. I've literally never seen that. I feel like there are situations in this game where having level towers in the front and having your units behind probably saves your life. Like, I could see transitioning to this kind of board, but starting with this kind of board might be a little too telegraphy. Like, you see someone's units all the way in the back, and you're immediately on guard, right? I feel like you want to sort of sneak this idea, not show your hand so fast. So what am I going to do here? I haven't spent anything. More Sabertooths? Oh yeah, I remember. There was a Vulcan's Descent. And so I have these guys back here because I was a little worried about a Vulcan landing somewhere and taking my tower. And so that just like, this idea just stops the Vulcan's descent, even though he doesn't even take it. So I have range on steel balls as well, because I'm like, it might be a little harder to get this. And I saw the fortresses, so I'm like, I gotta need to stay back. So I can not only kill the tower, but also kill them. That's why I have these ranged balls. But also watch the double shot on the saber. Double shot. Crazy. So it's, yeah, like I said, I just kind of like win this game pretty easily. But that's not the point. The point is that this strategy is totally unique to me. And I'm intrigued. I feel like there is something you can do here to make this actually good. I'm not sure what it is. I don't think I'm ever gonna build anything like this. Like, I don't think I really need to or want to. But, like, from his angle, this is what his board looks like. I think if I'm Tasty Bait here, instead of Fortress, I think I like Overlords a little better. Like, yeah, Typhoons can kill Overlords, but also Overlords kind of destroy Typhoons. So anyway, that's today's video. I just thought that the strategy was super unique, and I've never seen anything like it. I've played a lot of chess before, and I know that over the years in chess, like, the computers have discovered best ways of playing that completely change the way that people have played in the past. So I think it's going to be because of people like Tasty Bait with these outlandish strategies that someone is going to eventually find the new best way of playing that completely changes all of our minds. So good on him, even though he got pretty smoked. But someone's got to be willing to experiment, right, for science? Thanks very much for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.